Thank you, Speaker. It's a pleasure to rise and speak on Private Member's Bill 244 to ban evictions during the COVID pandemic. I want to thank the member for Toronto Centre for bringing forward this important piece of legislation. Speaker, right now, as we speak, there are still places in this province where people are in a stay-at-home order. Many parts of the province have just come out of a stay-at-home order, and it's pretty darn hard to stay at home safely if you don't have a home. And the bottom line is that when the moratorium on evictions was lifted, thousands of eviction notices went to the Landlord and Tenant Board at a time when we knew there was going to be a second wave. And here we are, debating whether we should have an eviction ban when health experts are telling us that a third wave is on the horizon. We simply cannot contain this virus. We simply cannot keep our schools safe and reopen our economy if people can't stay home during a pandemic. And if they're evicted, they're not going to be able to stay at home. So I've heard the members opposite from government speak about the plight of small landlords. And I'm concerned about small landlords too, because I know there are a number of landlords out there struggling to pay their mortgages, to pay their bills, to pay their utilities. But if the government was serious about standing up for small landlords, they would have listened to the Federation of Rental Housing Providers, who came to the Scofia Committee over the summer and said, can you please bring forward a rent support program that will help tenants and small landlords? Speaker, I thought that was what the purpose of us meeting over the summer. We spent hours and hours listening to hundreds and hundreds of people talk to us about what we need to do to get out of this pandemic, how we can support people. And the people who support small landlords said, we need a rent support program. And so if we're serious about supporting landlords, bring a program like that in. Ban eviction so people can stay at home when they're asked to stay at home. That, if we're truly, Speaker, if we're truly serious about saying we're all in this together, if we're truly serious in saying that those essential frontline low-wage workers are heroes, we will ensure that they don't lose their home to stay in during this pandemic.
Thank you. Further debate?